Thailand is to implement on-hand distance learning protocol should COVID-19 pandemic continue to pose a risk in the country. That and more. Joining us live from Bangkok is Gila Pablo. Hello, Gila.
Yes, hello, Alma. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to all the viewers. So here's the latest update here in Bangkok, Thailand. The Bangkok Metropolitan Administration, or BMA, is touting its on-hand distance learning protocol as a backup should the COVID-19 pandemic continue to pose a risk after its 437 schools reopened on July 1. Alma, the on-hand policy is a joined-up set of distance learners that will allow all schools to continue teaching their students remotely should further closures be necessary if clusters of infections occur. That's according to the director of the BMA's Education Department. Also, the BMA has used the findings of the survey to guide its preparations for reopening schools on July 1 and comes after problems were reported last week with the remote learning via TV broadcast. He said the BMA had asked 50% of the teachers in its 437 schools to trial on the on-hand methods with students since early May. Under the measures, lessons will be taught either using online tools, via the government's distance learning television broadcast, or in smaller, socially distanced on-site classes. According to a poll of 1,256 respondents by the National Institute of Development Administration, or NIDA, that's during May 18 to 21, only a slight majority of people are in favor of online learning being introduced by the Ministry of Education. Asked about the online learning being provided for kindergarten, primary, and secondary students, 52% agreed, wherein there are 30%, Alma, who only said that it's only good for those students who are on the higher level. And on the other side, 47% said it was no good for any level at all. And the remaining 1% had no comment or were not even interested. Meanwhile, the CCSA today reported 3 new coronavirus cases who are 3 Thais arriving from another country, bringing the total in Thailand to 3,045. And there are no additional deaths were reported, leaving the accumulated toll at 57. And another 1 recovered, bringing the total number of discharged patients to 2,929. And there are still 59 patients remain in the hospital. Alma?
All right. So in Thailand, as we know, tourism is such an important part of the country, especially for your country. How does the government of Thailand plan to revive the tourism industry?
Yes, Alma, Thailand is planning to boost the domestic tourism in the third quarter. That is to help and support the struggling economy as the coronavirus pandemic hits the global travel and, of course, the domestic consumption, the state planning agency said last Monday. They also added that the export or the tourism-driven economy may shrink from 5% to 6% this year, and that is the worst since the 1997 to 1998 Asian financial crisis, and that is due to the outbreak. The plans to boost the domestic tourism will be financed by some of the 1 trillion baht that the government will borrow, that is to reduce the impact of the pandemic on jobs. And it may also include subsidies on rooms and other benefits. That's only for example. And although these may have not been finalized, that is from the Secretary General of the National Economic and Social Development Council. He also added that the government expects to roll out a package for domestic travel from July. Last year, the spending by foreign tourists accounted for 11.4% of GDP, while the domestic tourism made up 6%. Alma?
All right. Thank you very much for your update. Thank you, Gila. Stay safe, stay healthy.
Thank you, Alma. Once again, this is Gila Pablo reporting live from Bangkok, Thailand. We live in interesting times.